Thank you very much, Trini. As the price of gold continues to rise, well, more and more people are considering turning in their gold for cash. Our next guest, my two new best friends, join us this morning. Joe Beasy and Shane McGuire, they're the gold guys.
John, nice to be here.
Good morning to you.
Pleasure.
Hey, tell us a little bit about what you should avoid if you're thinking of turning in gold. A lot of people have maybe extra jewelry that they don't use anymore. What are some of the things they should just sort of be aware of?
Well, they should really stay away from the mail-in places, Jai, and the internet. The reason being, once you send off your gold, it really belongs to somebody else. And there have been a lot of reports lately by news agencies and others that have exposed those places for not paying very much. What you want to do is go to a brick-and-mortar store where you can control the whole transaction yourself. And we suggest that you try to avoid, well, people don't want to go to pawn shops or struggling jewelry stores. Try to find an actual precious metals dealer, because a precious metals dealer doesn't have anything to sell. All those other places sell inventory, and buying gold is an aside for them. It's not really their business. A precious metals dealer, all they do is buy gold. They don't sell anything.
And I guess that's the thing, Shane, that's what you guys do.
That's all we do.
That's probably a good thing, like you said, when we look at some of the things we have here. And we'll talk more about this in just a minute. But some of the things that you can offer, why you can offer the best price.
Well, obviously, our single focus is buying precious metals: gold, silver, platinum, rhodium, palladium, some of the other things that you rarely hear about, but people do have them. Of course, they bring them to us because we are the premier precious metal dealers throughout the mainland. But this is our new home here in Hawaii. We're very excited to be here.
Excited to be here. Now, Joe, tell me a little bit about what we have here. What does $500 worth of gold look like? Or I guess you've got different denominations here, correct?
Yeah, we brought you some samples. This little pile is $500 worth of gold.
That's $500.
That's because the prices just yesterday, Jai, it hit an all-time high ever. It's never been this high ever. $1,270 an ounce.
So what Shane is holding in his hand right now is $500 worth of gold.
It is at our store.
Sure.
Okay. It might not be somewhere else.
At a reputable dealer. At the
Correct.
guys store.
Correct.
This next bunching of gold that we have
That's about
here,
1,000.
I'll put it in my hand so you can see.
Well, I don't know if a camera's.
I can understand that is definitely. I guess that's why they call it precious. You know what? I'll take it.
In your hand, yeah.
So that's how much worth?
That's 1,000.
That's $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and this third we have, we'll leave it on the table. But the third pile that we have here, how much do you have there?
That's about $2,000.
$2,000. Okay, I'm going to put this down because you have an absolute neat thing. Tell me what this is.
That is a 1-ounce gold coin. And when you see the price of gold, say on the news networks,
because every day it seems like we're hearing about it at a
absolutely.
Just on the way up.
That's what it's based on, is 1 ounce of pure gold in the form of bullion. That's when a bank sells one coin to another bank, that's how they set the price of gold. And all the rest of us in the gold industry set our prices according to that.
Specifically, that's a Krugerrand, so it's a 1-ounce gold coin.
How much do I have in my hand right now?
That today is worth about $1,270.
Man.
And here's
It's at an all-time high. It's the highest actually right now than it's been
There's a little 10th ouncer. You can see how light that is. It's less than a dime, but that today is worth $127.
Ooh, so man, I've got a lot of money in my hand right
now.
Yeah. Where are you guys? You talked about brick and mortar. Where you're located?
We're at the Ward Center, right next to the Ala Moana Mall, and we're in the actual Ward Center building, not the Ward warehouse, and we're right next to Brookstone.
Okay. Well, let me shake your hand. I'll just put this in my pocket.
Yeah, there you go.
Congratulations.
You guys are too clever for that. Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
John.
it. And as we said, and then what we have here, because as we go to break,
That's a silver bar. It's a 100-ounce silver bar, and that is equivalent to what, $1,700 right now.
Oh, I can't hide this in my pocket as well, though. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Joe,
a
Shane,
one.
they're the gold guys, and like you said, you can find them at the Ward Center.
Yep.
Their new place. Thanks, guys.
Thank
you.
Wake Up Today is going to continue. I got to figure out how to get this out of here. Wake Up Today continues with much more news, weather, and traffic. Thanks for starting your morning with us.